Hi there, Peacock fans. Howie Thompson, Assistant Athletic Director for Sports Communication here on a beautiful day in Fayette. And today, we're going to sit down with Nicole Pozorski and Maggie Streightiff, two Upper Iowa volleyball players that spent a week down in Brazil playing for the D2 USA team. They're going to share their experiences down there and talk about the year that we've had here at Upper Iowa and the Peacock volleyball program. And Peacock fans, welcome in to a summer interview with Nicole Pozorski and Maggie Streightiff. And ladies, thanks for taking a little time this summer. I'm sure you've recovered a week back in the States now after traveling with the D2 USA team down to Brazil to play volleyball. Thanks for taking a few minutes today with us.
Of course.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, first off, let's just talk about the experience on the court and the honor to kind of wear the country's colors out there. What kind of experience was that being part of the USA team down in Brazil?
I mean, I thought it was an amazing experience going out of the country, which I've never done. So it was a first experience for me. So I thought that was really cool, and meeting girls like the same age as us that are like super good at volleyball. It was a super cool experience.
Yeah, I'd say it was for sure a once in a lifetime experience, something that if anyone had the opportunity to do, I would tell them to take it right away, because I would for sure say I met some lifelong friends that I'll catch up with throughout the years. So I think if it was something that if anyone had the opportunity to do, I would tell them to do it right away.
Now, going into those games, you guys played how many games? Five games down there? Mm-hmm. So going into those matches, how many practices or chances did you have to get on the floor with each other and kind of just figure out a few things as far as movement and just tendencies?
We pretty much had about 30 minutes of practice. And then we went into our first scrimmage right away the first day we played together. So it was a little bit different, but
yeah, definitely took some adjusting, and just to play together for 30 minutes and then jump right into a scrimmage. It was like right away, it was a little rusty, but then we got the hang of it and each day got a little better. So
would you say some of maybe your club experience in the past may have helped a little bit as far as just getting used to different styles of play and maybe how someone attacks it based on what their college coach has them do?
Yeah, definitely. I think just having different coaching style like experiences kind of helped, really liked the coach down there. She was super knowledgeable. So yeah, I think different experiences kind of helped lead to this for sure.
And I think also in some ways it was a disadvantage being coached different ways. She would, like, the coach would kind of say one thing and it would be a little different than what we had been taught or learned. So in that way it could have been a disadvantage, but it was nice. Like, everybody knew something different and it felt like we had like the whole spectrum kind of covered.
So now your teammate, Caitlin Nieder, went down with this team a couple years ago. Did Kate have any recommendations or advice for you before you guys went?
I just had, when I first got the offer, I had texted her right away. I was like, do you think I should go? What do you like? I told her to text me a list of her pros and cons. And I will tell you, her list of pros was way longer. So I don't think she necessarily like told us to go anywhere specific, but in general, she was like, you need to go.
Yeah, that's what I would say too. She just told me to go. She's like, I highly recommend it.
And so off the volleyball court, I mean, some of the pictures that you guys sent in, I mean, just breathtaking views and things you just don't get right here in Midwest of the United States. So talk about some of those experiences and what you opened your eyes to.
One of the first days we went to Sugarloaf Mountain, which was an amazing view. Some of those pictures we sent were from there, and I felt like it was a real life postcard. Like, it was crazy. I've never seen a view like that before. So that was like breathtaking.
And then another place that we went was the Christ the Redeemer statue, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world. So that was definitely something most people never will get to do. So that was awesome.
if I remember some of the pictures when Kate went a couple years ago, just the vibrant colors on everything from the buildings to just in the walkways. But talk about that. It just felt like, Maggie, you said a postcard, but I mean, probably everywhere you went just felt just art.
Yeah, it really was. Like the sidewalks, a lot of the sidewalks looked like art. And on Copacabana Beach, the sidewalk there is, if you look it up, it's like it's super cool. I don't know, it's like tiled. And then we went to Lapa Steps, which were another cool like tiled art area with steps. So that was super cool and just like very colorful and vibrant. And I would even describe the people as colorful and vibrant. Everybody we met was super friendly and happy and nice, I thought.
Yeah, anyone you honestly like walk up to, they start off with, "Hi, friend." So I think it's a very like friendly place to go. And yeah.
And how about the food? Did you guys try anything different? Get into any sampling? What was the food like?
I think for the most part, it honestly wasn't like too different. Like we had probably like chicken and beef and fish and rice and stuff like that almost probably every day, every other day. There was definitely some places that we went. I think honestly, out of everyone, me and Maggie tried to like try new things. Like some of the girls were just like, "I'm gonna stick with this." And so I think for the most part, we actually like tried to try different things, but overall, I think it's like kind of the same food overall.
I think something that was different was like a lot of the places we went, like after the buffet, they would give you endless amounts of pizza. Like they would just keep bringing it as much as you want after the buffet. So every night we were stuffed full. Like it was crazy. We ate a lot. It was awesome.
Well, that's great. That's great. Talk about the school year itself, Nicole. Obviously, your first year here at UIU, a lot to deal with throughout the year, and Maggie, obviously, a lot different than the year before. But talk about how tough it was, and just as a team, how you persevered for basically a year of practice and some scrimmages here in the spring.
Yeah, it was definitely a different year for sure, obviously for every sport. Yeah, just having practice all year long definitely got long for sure. But I think just trying to keep grinding through it and trying to think of new ideas and activities to do to kind of switch it up, I think during practice kind of helped make it not so long. And so I think doing those things, and then we had in the spring, we did a lot of like champion mindset stuff as a team with the coaches, which was a great thing just to kind of keep persevering and think about next year. And yeah.
I would say coming in as a freshman, it was definitely very difficult. Like college is a huge step for someone. And so I was very excited to like come in and like, oh my gosh, I'm playing college volleyball. And this year didn't necessarily like feel like I was playing college volleyball. And so I think like Maggie said, the coaches did really good at like finding ways to keep us engaged and not bored. Like it was definitely hard to just like go and want to practice every day and practice for nothing almost. And so I think the coaches did a really good job at like finding ways to keep us engaged and like want to keep practicing, if that makes sense.
With the thousands and thousands of athletes that are out there that are just chomping at the bit to get going in August, talk a little bit about just what the plans are this summer to recharge the batteries and come back ready to go hard in August.
Yeah, so the strength coaches have been really good at giving us a set workout that we have to do. We lift Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so we have to get those done. We only get one miss per month, so pretty much everyone has to lift every single day. And then Tuesday, Thursday, they've been giving us more of like cardio workouts to do instead of lifting. And then one thing the coaches did this year that I'm pretty sure is new to the team, we have weekly partners to keep us in track. So we kind of send pictures of ourselves working out to our partners to make sure everyone's doing what they need to be doing. And we send some positives from our day and stuff like that. So I think that is a way to help like keep us on track this summer and make sure everyone's doing their part. And then we move in the second week of August and we'll start strong right from there.
Maggie, it's got to be exciting to get back on the court. We heard a lot, or at least I heard a lot from Coach Nelson about the spring that you had on the floor, and I'm sure you're anxious to get in there with the referees up on the ladder and start hearing the whistles blow for real matches.
Yeah, for sure. Just trying to stay in shape, working out and stuff like that. And I don't know, I'm just super excited even more this year just to get out there and for a real game. It's going to be so fun. I'm really excited.
Well, I really appreciate you guys taking a few minutes this morning with us and sharing your experiences with the fans out there. It's going to be a great summer where I know our fans and our student athletes are going to be really excited to get going and show ourselves out on the fields and courts again in the fall.
Thank you so much.
No.